Hi, welcome to automation testing.in. In this video, we will see Python data types. As part of this, we will see string data type, and string data type is a big topic. So I am splitting this part into multiple videos. So we'll see one by one. So as part of this, the first part, so Python string data type. So any sequence of characters represented in either double quotes or single quotes is considered as string. Okay. String in Python means a sequence of characters which are represented in either double quotes or single quote, means single quote or double quote both considered as strings in Python. Multi-line strings can be denoted using either triple double quotes or triple single quotes. So if you want to represent multi-lines as a string, so then we can use triple double quote or triple single quote. Okay. So these two things we need to remember when you talk about the Python strings. So we'll see some examples with these two things like single line and multiple lines. For that, let's go to Notepad++. I'll create a file and I'll save as string data type 1.py. So this is a part 1. So, and I'll clear this. Okay. Now we'll take simple example. So S equals to what? In a single quote, I will mention Python. So Python is a string. The reason why, it is a sequence of characters and represented in where? So single quotes. All right. So I want to print this. Print S. That's it. Now I'll execute Python string data type 1.py. You see that it printed Python. Now I want to see what is the type of this S. Print type of S. So we'll try to execute the same thing again and we'll see. You see that this is a str, means it's a string. Okay. So this is what single quote string. I'll put in comments. Single quote string this is. So and we discussed with a double quote also we can what? Represent a string in Python. We'll see S equals to in the double quote. I'll mention the same Python again. Otherwise, I'll put small p. You see that Python. And I want to print this S. Now it should print. You see that small Python. No problem, nothing. The same way it is printing, that is also string. This is also string. I want to see. Otherwise, we'll do one thing. Instead of yes, we'll put S1. Okay. So I'll see the type of S1 now. Okay. So whether it is considered string or something else. You see that this is also string and this is also string. So both are considered as strings. So this is double quote string. Right. So now the first point completed. And in Python, single character also considered as what? String, means there is no character in Python. Means if you are coming from Java or C# background, you will have a char character. Sorry, data type. So character data type. But that is not there in Python. So we'll see S2 is equals to In a single quote, I'll take capital P simply. Okay. So I'll print this S2 and I want to print type of S2. Type of S2. Now if I run this program, you see that it is printing capital P, and what is the type of this P is same string, means there is no character, even single character also considered as string in Python. So what is that? Character also considered as string. Okay, and it is applicable for double quotes also. Okay, so this is applicable for double quotes also. So I want to see multi-line. Okay, I want to see multi-line string. So how we can do that? So we'll see multiple line string not possible with single or double quotes. Okay, so we'll see by taking one example. I'll take S3 is equals to, I started like this, we are learning Python, let's say programming. That's it. I'll close here, single quote, right? I'll try to print this S3 now. So what happens? So multi-line, this is a not single line. Okay, so as per the theory what we have seen in the PPT, multi-line can be described using, sorry, represented using what? Triple double quote or triple single quote, but I have given only what? Single quote, normal single quote, what we have given this Python. Okay, so when I run this, we'll see what happens. You see that end of line while scanning string literal, syntax error. Okay, syntax error, we will get end of line. EOL means end of line while scanning string literal, means it is expecting the single quote should be closer there. We after we are, it will not go to the, it will not consider the next line. So it is feeling that there is no end of line, right? Because of that, you will get syntax error, end of line while scanning string literal. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll take the same thing, I'll paste here and I'll comment this as part of a reference. So I'll take S4 now. Okay, now I'll take S4 and what we will do, I'll change it to triple single quote. Yeah, you see that the color got changed, and you see that it is considering as a single block, you see. So now I'll print this S4. Okay, so now I'll print this S4. You see that we are learning Python programming, as it is printing what we have written, the same thing is printing here, right? So same thing with what, I'll copy paste again. It is possible with we have seen triple double quote, right? So I'll take this as S5 and I'll change this to S5. and I'll change these things to triple double quotes. You see that? Sorry, the same thing, nothing difference. You see, same color, same way how we it's considered as a block, everything. So now if I run this one, it will print 2 times. Is that we are learning Python programming? This is for single triple quote. This sorry, triple single quote, triple double quote. Right, 2 times it is printing. So apart from that, uh, I can say this one multi-line triple single quote string. Okay, and the same way, what is this? Triple double quote string. This is okay. Now anything else can be discussed as part of this video. Yes, what happens sometimes I want to give a double quote inside the single quote or single quote inside the double quote. Is that valid or not? Otherwise, if I give single quote inside the single quote or double quote inside the double quote, is that possible? See, we'll see. S6 is equals to, in the single quote, I say I am learning Python programming. Okay, but I want to highlight that Python is important here. I want to put in the double quotes. Otherwise, I'll put in the single quote. You see that? It is showing as a black color in something else. It's not inside the string. So when you run this, I'll say print S6. When I print this, means when I run this, you see that invalid syntax we are getting, syntax error, invalid syntax. Okay. So what we can do? It is not possible. So I'll comment this. What we can put here? Single quote inside single quote is invalid, I can say. Okay. So now I'll do the same thing some other way. So I'll say this as S7 and I'll print the S7, but I'll change here Python to, is that same color. So if now if I run this one, you see that I am learning Python programming. Right, I'm learning Python programming, and Python is coming as in double quotes. Means I'm just want to say this is an important thing, so I'll put in double quotes. So how can do that? So this way you can achieve. And the same way, I'll put a comment here. Double quote inside single quote is valid. And the same way we'll see vice versa. Single quote inside double quote. Okay. So I'll change it to single quote. And at the end, I'll put double quote, double quote. Okay. And I'll change this as 8. It's not mandatory actually, but to see the differentiation, I'm just giving that. Now you see that now the Python in single quote. The reason is we have put those in the double quote. Okay. So double quote inside the single quote is valid, and the same way single quote inside double quote is valid. So is that possible that in the triple single quote, triple double quote, is that possible? Same way. So I'll do this. I'll put I am learning Python as a Python programming using YouTube as a videos. Okay, so print yes. So you see that I am learning Python programming using YouTube videos. So double quotes inside the triple single quote. So we'll see what happens now. You see that it is printing as it is, right? So you can put single quote also in the double quotes, or otherwise what I'll do, I'll put this Python in single quote, right? So when I run this, you see this Python is in single quote, YouTube is in double quote. Is that possible with the double quote? We'll see what is there. So I'll take this as S10 and I'll change this to S10. So I'll put triple double quote. And instead of putting double quote here, I'll put single quote to just see the difference. I'll put here double quote. I want to see the difference in the output. That's it. So when I run this now, you see that here Python is single quote. In the second one, Python is double quote. Here YouTube is in double quote. Here YouTube in single quote. Means these are possible in triple double quote and triple single quote. So this is the brief information about Python string. This is an introduction how to write a string in Python. That's it, right? How it is in normal string and multi-line string. If I want to use the string inside string, how it will be, right? That's what we have seen. That's it. Okay. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video and share the video, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for further interesting updates.